ஜி ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாமா?
ஓகே ஓகே ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோம்.
குட் மார்னிங் ஆல். அருணா, we can start.
Good morning to everyone. JC India, Area D, Zone 18, training on 10 keys for JC Tirthangal Tamila, training on 10 keys for success, meeting, call to order. And JC greet by Fatima.
ஜேசிஐ கோட்பாடு கடவுள் நம்பிக்கை மனித வாழ்வுக்கு அர்த்தத்தையும் குறிக்கோளையும் வழங்குகிறது. மனித சகோதரத்துவம் நாடுகளின் எல்லைகளுக்கு அப்பாற்பட்டது. பொருளாதார நீதியை சுதந்திரமான மனிதர்களால் சிறந்த முறையில் அடைய முடியும். அரசு சட்டங்களால் அமைய வேண்டுமே அன்றி மனிதர்களால் அல்ல. பூமியின் பெரும் செல்வம் மனித ஆளுமையில் அடங்கியுள்ளது. மனித சேவையை மகத்தான சேவை என நாங்கள் நம்புகிறோம். தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you, Fatima. And welcome address. ஸோ இந்த மீட்டிங் அண்ட் ஒரு ட்ரைனிங் அப்படிங்கறத நிறைய டைப் ஆஃப் ட்ரைனிங் வந்து நம்ம அட்டென்ட் பண்ணிப்போம். எக்ஸ்போஷலி இந்த 10 கீ ஃபார் சக்சஸ் அப்படிங்கிறது எல்லாருமே வந்து நம்மளோட லைஃப்ல வந்து சக்சஸ் நோக்கி தான் நம்ம மூவ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ அந்த சக்சஸ்க்கு வந்து என்னென்னலாம் கீ பாயிண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கு அப்படிங்கறத இன்னைக்கு சொல்றதுக்காக வந்திருக்காங்க. அண்ட் கண்டிப்பா வந்து நம்ம இந்த ஸ்டார்டிங் டு எண்டிங் வரைக்கும் நம்ம இந்த ஃப்ளோர்ல வந்து இருப்போம். நிறைய நம்மளுக்கு ஐடியாஸ் வரும், நிறைய நாலேஜ். ஏன்னா எல்லாருமே பிசினஸ் பண்ற பீப்புள்ஸ். ஸோ கண்டிப்பா வந்து இந்த இதுல நீங்க அட்டென்ட் பண்ணுங்க. இன்னும் யார் யாருக்கெல்லாம் நீங்க இந்த லிங்கை வந்து நீங்க ஷேர் பண்ண நினைக்கிறீங்களோ ஷேர் பண்ணி அவங்களையும் அட்டென்ட் பண்ண வைங்க. தேங்க்யூ. அண்ட் இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன் ஆஃப் ஃபேக்கல்டி பை அர்ச்சனா.
Good morning, everyone. We are excited to welcome JCR College Zone President in Regency. As a JC is joined as a standing member of the breakfast education. As a JC is a zone president in Regency in 2020, phone officer in 2020. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Archana. Floor handed over to pilot faculty.
Thank you, Chairman, for this wonderful opportunity. I'd like to thank our JC Tirthangal Kamila Elulam, as well as one of my close friend in Zone 18 from 2018 onwards, Karthik sir. Happy to be with you once again and your team. So, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Friends, so in our day-to-day life, we are facing so many things. So there some may be good, some may be bad. So whatever may be that, the intention of every person will be same. So towards achieving a better life. So the better version of you, achieving the better version of you is the ultimate aim of each and every individual. For that, somebody will achieve earlier, somebody will achieve later. This is the reason they upgrade their self. So every person has to develop individually. That is the main thing. So those development will be happened either two types. The first one is someone will help you acquiring the knowledge from others. The second one is their own knowledge. So by facing the problems, by facing the situations, they learn something and they will they lead their life accordingly. But among these two, the most easiest way is the getting of others' knowledge. That is very important thing. So it does not require much time. For example, if we want, we can take an example, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So because whenever we ask to everyone, tell me a name of a president whom do you like the most? The persons may be vary for this question, but the answer is only one. So everyone's more than 99% of us choose only Dr. APJ. So the thing is, because he has so many experience and he shared the knowledge to the next generation. So that is the thing. So his experience will give some induction to others' life. So this is the thing. So just imagine if we have to get the knowledge through our experience means just think how long the time will take. That is the thing. So if we can show the two type of gaining knowledges. The first one is by our own experience. The second one is gaining from others. So this is the meeting the topic I have given here. The keys for success. Actually, the 10 things. What are the things we have to concentrate for achieving our success? So this is the thing. So I'd like to share the slide now. Just a minute. This is the main motto of this today's session. So within this 1.5 hours, we had to give some informations. So there are two things. The one is gaining knowledge is the first step of success. The second one is implementing that knowledge. So during the COVID, so many wonders were happened. So before that, the Zoom is not much familiar. So before that, we used Skype, Viber, such kind of platforms. But nowadays we are using Zoom. So I'm also using Zoom as an like an little expert due to my friend Tamila Karthik sir only. Because at the time, COVID time, every process were locked. But very soon, within 10 days after lockdown, within 1 week to 10 days, he gave the training sessions for how to handle Zoom. So that was so nice and it was very wonderful. Before I'm working at a situation, they conduct the classes in only one country. But after that COVID situation, after the training of Kamala Karthik sir, we moved to 17 countries. Now the brand is in 39 countries. So that is the thing. So acquiring knowledge is the first step, then implementation of the knowledge is the second step. So here, what are the things I'm going to share are different, those things are from different learnings on different times. So here I would like to share those things with you all today, friends. The first one, the keys. So the key here, I have mentioned the key is the induction that may be happened by self or someone else. So in this training, I'm going to share very few things. We are considering those things as keys. Instead, it will be better if we have create a list based on that. So based on that list, if we create a list based on these topics, definitely that will move your life to your the next level. It will make great impact on your day-to-day life. So those things I'm going to share with you. So look at the picture, friends. The key is in golden color. The most valuable ornament. Most of them us are like gold. Even though the value of diamond is very high in compared to gold, but most of us are like gold. So the things here, I'm going to share only 10 things. Those are like golden keys. So based on the keys, you can create a list that list will create a great impact on your day to day life. I am giving 100% assurance for that. If you follow that, that's the thing. So as I said earlier, learning is the first part, then applications, the implementation of the process is the second part. So shall we enter? Okay, okay, friends. First, is morning, then yes. So can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I couldn't move that. Just a minute.
It's
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Sorry for the inconvenience, friends. Actually, there is a song. கண் போன போக்கிலே கால் போகலாமா, கால் போன போக்கிலே மனம் போகலாமா, மனம் போன போக்கிலே மனிதன் போகலாமா, மனிதன் போன பாதையை மறந்து போகலாமா. That is the thing. Actually, it means for every process we required planning. So that is the most important thing. Your plan will move you in a particular direction. So the planning means here. I mentioned here the 10 keys. We are going to make plan these 10 things in our life to achieve a success. The first one is a day schedule. Simply, we can say make your day. So that is the ultimate aim. So as I said earlier, a day every day begins normally, but if it is successful or not, it depends upon ourselves only. So day in a meaningful manner. So that will be move us to our next step. So for this purpose, we can use planners. So there are internet there are so many planners templates are available. You can refer those things. I'm not describing you to such different type of planners there. For a school student is entirely different. The planning for a businessman is will be entirely different. But common planners will be there. So we can go and refer that. So based on that, you have to maintain three things. You have to make three important plans. For the first one is you should have a monthly plan. You should have, for example, tomorrow the month begins September 1st. So the entire month of September, what we have to do. So based on that, we have to create a monthly planner. So in that monthly planner, we cannot input, we cannot return or type each and everything what we are following on the day every day. But what we can do means in that 30 days in a month, we can note down the important events. For example, here tomorrow and day after tomorrow, I have national president. So we have to mention that those 2 days has been next Saturday, Sunday. We have some office work. So we have our different type of requirement. Mention those things based on that factor we can identify and we can download those monthly planners and we can follow that. The second one is based common things, specific things. So the time blocking method we have to apply in daily planner, but weekly planner we have to mention the thing minimum what we are going to do our routine version. So Monday to Friday what will happen, Saturday what will happen, Sunday what will happen. So these are the things. So based on that, additionally we have to maintain some notes. So in the notes we have to mention some work we may plan for 1 week. Sometimes it may extend up to one more week or a few more days. So in case for that we must have a remark column in that. So in a weekly plan, normally we have 7 days. The 7 days minimum it starts from 6 and end at 10. So it is the basic thing. In between the things, in 7 days, what we are going to do, that is the thing. So there is a difference between the monthly planner and weekly planner. The monthly planner, it's like a hint of the entire activities of the month. In the weekly planner, it is the entire activity of the week. Little detailed when compared to the monthly plans. The weekly plan that is little detailed. We may have some more space to add some more details. So that is the thing. So for that we have to create a weekly plan. The most important thing is the last one, a daily plan. So if we may not have an idea about a monthly or weekly plan, but we should have an idea about a daily plan. So that is the thing. So in time management, there is a one famous quote is there. One night before. So at least before 1 day, we can plan our next day. So for example, I'm going to plan my day tomorrow. So today, within tonight, we have to Sorry for the inconvenience, friends. I think I may have a network error. Sorry for that. So if the person asks like that, why don't we add the time before 10 before 6 a.m. So actually he has a habit of wake up at 3:30 a.m. So he informed me that may add the time between 4 to 11. So he asked like that. So it depends upon the every individual. So our working nature as well as our requirement based on that we can note down this time. We are blocking this time. For example, so 5 a.m. wake up. If you're going to the ground and if you have a habit of doing exercise means you can mention those things in your that place. 5 a.m. Wake up, 5:30 exercise, 7 o'clock taking bath, 8:30 eating breakfast. So 9:30 in office. So in office specifically for what at specific time what we are going to do. So those things you can mention in that daily plan. If in planning you have to keep only one thing in mind. So you have to plan effectively and try to execute efficiently. But it is not necessary to complete all the things 100 percentage what you have planned. So if you complete 100 percentage means that is the great success. Sometimes due to some unexpected reasons we may skip so many things. Such kind of things we could not avoid. So we will plan efficiently, but we cannot execute. So that there are some exceptions. If you follow 80% of your planning, that will create a type of impact. So if you follow 50% only at the same plan in a day, that will create some impact. If you have time to follow 120% means that is also create some impact on that. So the base basically the thing is you have to plan efficiently and try to execute more efficient. That is the thing. This is the first thing. The first key is make your day. So that is the first key for your success. The second one is I like the most. So you have to be happy. First things you have to be happy. When you feel happy, everything will be happened very happily and correctly. That is the thing. The wavelength of mind is based on that. So whenever what I like most. So it may be a different type. Each and every person like song. You have a time to make you happy, you have to be happy. That is the thing. So here you can find out the things what you have to do, what will what you will be will make what will make you to be happy. Sometimes somebody will be alone, so that is the thing. They like them, or they like most when they are alone. They will be happy. Then the next one is somebody will be happy only with their friends. Somebody will be feel very happy when they are with their kids. So like the things, you have to find out the happiness of the you, and you should set a time limit for that. That is the main thing. So if I feel if someone feel that spending time with friends, that is the most happiest thing means, he has to do like that. Of course, it should be done, but because his mindset need that, but there should be some limitations for that. The spending of time must be limited. So he must know the measurements of how long it has to be done. So keeping the spending time with family means, so when it has to be done. So that is the thing we should know. The second key is give importance to the things what you like the most. That will make you happy. That will make you progress more. That is the second one. Then the third thing. The third thing is the option is self development. That is the option for self development. We have to upgrade ourselves. So in this is we are being a part of this is for the reason only. We have to upgrade ourselves. So for achievement of life, it is the most important factor. Everyone has to update our knowledge or some through their trainings, learnings. So any kind of reasons we have to move like that. So that is the thing we have to follow. So for update ourselves. So for update, there are so many options out there. I'm going to give you a few options because everyone's mind is different. So someone likes to read, someone like to watch motivational videos. So the category of persons will be entirely different. So the best thing is spend at least a little time to study, read books. So this is the first thing, because reading books is related to something nearly related to meditation. So it will be most useful for upgrade yourself depends upon your time. You can keep a book with you. Whenever you have a time, at least you should read 1 or 2 pages. But the continuity must be that. So reading books is the thing. The continuity should not be missed. That is the main thing. Continuity. That is the thing. So because why I'm saying this, some chapters may have in some books it will end in just only single page. In some books it may, in technical books it may up to 3 pages, 5 pages, even 10 pages in foreign author books. So different kind of things we are seeing. So that's why the continuity of the reading habit must be important to acquire the knowledge properly. That is the thing. The second one is, you can nowadays there are so many videos, tutorials are available in YouTube channels. You can follow the YouTube channels also. So that is the another option to our self development. We can upgrade by seeing the book reviews, then success stories. Those things, those videos will end in just 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes will be there. So just a minute. Sorry for the inconvenience, friends. So there are so many options are there. So those videos will be just end in 2 minutes to 20 minutes. So spending a small time for our upgrade is possible. So we can nowadays the podcast options also there. So we can gain knowledge through that book review. So book review is the best option. So because why I'm mentioning book review here means the books most of the foreign author books regarding to skill developments or not only foreign author books in Indian books number locally Tamil Nadu authors also they are the pages are high. Some have 100 pages, some have 200 pages, some have 300 pages. So it's not possible to read out all the books, all the pages within a short time. So we can get the extract of those books through the book review. So that is the main things. The another options are another options for self development is attending trainings like this through online or offline trainings. It's better if you are going to an offline training means there will be some activities will be there, some games will be there. But if you don't have so the self-development options we have to read either we can read books or we can gain knowledge through the YouTube channels. Our friend Tamla Karthik are also running a technical channel. So then we can read books, attending meeting. So based on that, we have to develop self-development. So the development here, why I'm mentioning the self-development is the third golden key is. So if you get knowledge means definitely your actions will be approach everything will be changed. So this definitely reflect in your friends between at least in your family. So the upgradation of there is a upgradation of your family habit, lifestyle, everything. So self development is important. The development of yes, every individual family is the key for the development of the entire society. So it starts with an individual development. The next one is the most important part of our life, not only for us. This is the most important part of everyone's life. So the communication. So this is the fourth important key of your success, the communication. So it is look like just like a bloodstream of our body. So without communication, we cannot do anything. So the first one is the communication part. It starts from whenever the child born, it start to communicate its mother to mother uh, through its To have communication, if we have a list for this, it will be very useful for us. So communication plays a major role. It's like the bloodstream of our body. So for this, we can make a list. So that will be better. So every day we need to communicate so many things with our colleagues, our family, or friends. Sometimes now we are in profession means 10 years, 5 years, or a few years back, we have WhatsApp is social media communicating, reaching friends very easily and effectively. But the thing is, it's not. It's very difficult. So, there are so many groups, more than 100 groups are there in every WhatsApp list. More than 100 groups, more than 200 groups will be there. Sometimes we may miss those things. So for that, we can make a list. So here I have mentioned one thing smaller, that is R call. The R call means that is the relationship call. For through this, in every meeting, I suggest this one. This R call, that is a relationship call. So this is only for maintaining the, not only for communication, it also maintain the sorry friends, I have too many network error today. So side by side, one time my upload was going on. That's why I have sent this forward. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, friends, for this relationship call, you had to make a list of your friends. So they may be uh, your school friends or your college friends, so whatever, whomsoever that. But when you start to call them, you will maintain a good relationship between them. So the world is very big, but the world is very small due to the technology now. So when compared to the previous days, it is very small. For any kind of reasons, we are depending on this. So somebody will be very happy when they meet us when they hear our voice. So for us also, some memories will be there with our school friends. That is the entire thing. When compared to, according to me, my school friends are very close and very important. But when compared to my college friends, due to some personal reasons, I could not mingle with them during the colleges. The times I spent with is very less. But in school days, it is entirely different. So that is everyone. Most of the persons like their school days very much because it is the time of learning not only the subject. It is the time of learning of life also. So we meet there may be a 30 or 40 students in a classroom, but everyone have a different situations. So due to those reasons, somebody very much close to us. So that is the reason. So for this, we can make a list of call to whom we have to call every day. So in this method, I'll give you one clue. So you can make a call, at least one call to any one person in one day. So that is the thing. So the condition is you does not talk with the person within a short duration. I mean, it should happen or 3 months before or 6 months before. You may call them 3 months, 6 months, or a year before. But if you make a call to them and ask about their family and how their business is going on, that will be that will create a great impact on us. That means there is one more friend we have who care us, who want to see our growth, who is happy when we grow. So such kind of great impact will create on you. So for that, this our call will be helpful most for business purpose and family purpose. Those things we cannot skip. So that is default. But apart from this, if we follow the Oracle method to maintain a good relationship between everyone, so that will be very the happiest moment for someone else who like you the most. That is the thing, the communication part. The next one is the self motivation. So every day we are facing so many struggles. Definitely, no one can say no. That is the thing. So everyone every day, according to our everyday activity, everyday routine life, we are doing some. We are following so many struggles. We cannot skip them. In order to overcome them, we need some self motivation. That is the thing. Sometimes some people will be always self motivated, positive vibrated, but somebody will be even though they are positive, first they look into the negative side. So that is the thing. So in order to change those mindset, we need to we should have the self motivations for that. So there are a lot of options for this self motivation process. The first one is if we have a mentor, that will be very good. So that, but it is an external factor. A person who is motivating you, who is guiding you, that is an external factor. But the self motivation, if we have internal factor means by ourselves. So it will be very useful. So the self motivation will happen in through so many things. So when we are happy, we will be highly motivated. So that's why I have given the topic. I like the most, the second key of the success. So we have to concentrate more on what we like. Then for some other options of that, for the self motivation process, we may have quotes. So for example, we are working in office means it should be our work room should be surrounded by the motivated quotes. That will be very highly effective. And whenever we see that those things, it will be highly motivating. Definitely, the motivation, the quotes of famous people. For example, I told you the dream quote of Dr. APJ. Then one more quote I use mostly. Just fight one more round. That is the quote. It is the biggest thing. It consists of nearly 12 to 13 sentences. The 13 sentences will be there. But the thing is, the main concept is just fight one more round. So whatever maybe a failure. Maybe you may not wish to continue those things. You may fall again. You may fail again. Whatever may be the reason. Don't worry about that. We just fight one more. That is the thing. So that is the one thing I like the most. I kept in my office table the printout. I kept the printout in my office table every time. So it is a great motivating factor more. In somebody, apart from religious thoughts, somebody will like the famous quotes of the spiritual leaders, some common leaders. Then the apart from the spiritual leaders, then there may be some common quotes from every religious. So the one thing I'd like to share here. So in Bhagavad Gita, it said that he said the situation. So Arjuna was not ready to fight against with his guru, but at that time he says, Sri Krishna says, எதை நீ அதிகம் விரும்புகிறாயோ அதை நீ கூடிய விரைவில் விருப்பாய். So it will be like that. The same thing will I noticed the same thing in Bible also. In Bible, எதை நீ அதிகம் விரும்புகிறாயோ எதை நீ அதிகம் வெறுக்கின்றாயோ அதை நீ கூடிய விரைவில் விரும்புவாய். In பகவத்கீதா, எதை நீ அதிகம் விரும்புகிறாயோ அதை நீ கூடிய விரைவில் வெறுப்பாய். In Bible, எதை நீ அதிகம் வெறுக்கின்றாயோ அதை நீ கூடிய விரைவில் விரும்புவாய். The same thing happened in the same quote present in Quran also. So that எந்த பொருளின் மீதும் அதிக விருப்பும் வெறுப்பும் வைக்கக்கூடாது. So that is the thing. எந்த பொருளின் மீதும் விருப்பும் வெறுப்பும் வைக்கக்கூடாது. So that is the thing. So the quotes come from 3 different religious books, but the theme is common. So like that, in Bhagavad Gita at the time of the war, that is also a famous quotes of there. So you can, if you wish, you can paste those things in your walls of the interior walls of your office. Those are the self-motivated motivated factors for you. So the self-motivation is another important key. The 5th important golden key. Then the most important key. So if you are self-motivated, you cannot be stopped towards your movement towards the achievement. That is the thing. Then one more. The next key is something is different. So for some reasons, okay, you should have a travel plan. So if you are interested in travel and visiting new places, it will be feel very happy. Somebody will very happy. The reason behind the travel is everyone have so many desires, so many thoughts, so many intentions. We work together. So based upon that work only we are concentrating. Apart from this, the enlarged structures of the nature is abundance around us. So when we look at that nature, we feel that we are the small part of this world, and we feel the necessity of happiness of our life. When we go to mountain, we will see the valley. So the mind will be very peaceful. The travel is something related to our mind. So it is also it may also come under the list of someone else I like the most. So somebody's they can travel. This travel topic will come under the list, but everyone has to keep a list of travel per year. Every year they should have a travel. It may be go to the mountains to see the valleys. You may see the biggest sea. You may see the seashore. You may see the sea and the sunrise in the sea. So everything is the thing is it will connect your mind with the abundance of nature. The extraordinary the power that is present around us, that will be that cannot be feel if you have a travel plan. It is related to mind. It makes your mind very very happy. Then the success for your next case, buying and giving. So that is the thing. So every day is passing, but we are collecting something and we are giving something. Here you should have a list of buying something and giving something. That is the another important list. So the buying means we may need so many things to our routine life. So we have to concentrate. So something the buying and giving is something related to our financial wealth. The financial wealth is based upon the thing depends upon the income and expense. So the expense means we are buying something by expense. So whenever we are buying something, we have to keep in mind whether it is needed for us. If we have any alterations for that, if it is affordable for us. So these things we have to buy. We have to consider while buying something. So because this is related to our financial status. So that is the way. For example, if I want to buy a bike, I want to buy a bike means there are so many options are there. So even 70,000, nearly 1 lakh itself we can buy. We can buy. And then in second and also in good condition, we can get a bike by nearly 30 or 40,000. We can buy a bike in good condition. Then foreign imported bikes in several lakhs. So in crores also the bike is available. Here the purpose is common, just travel. For traveling purpose, I'm going to get a bike. But according to my situation and based on my purpose, which will be better for me, I have to go for analysis. So that is the thing while we have to do while we are buying something. So for in our home, we have sofa. Sofa is available for 5,000 rupees also, 50,000 also, 5 lakh also. So, but the need based upon the need, based upon the space availability, based upon the financial status of us. So these are the main factors. Those things, based on that, we have to decide which would be convenient for us, which will be convenient for our sustainable growth. So these things you should keep in mind while buying. So this is I'm giving two examples here. So this is based upon that. It will be applicable for everything. So for buying a pen itself, you have to concentrate these things. Okay. Then the second one is give. So whenever we give something to somebody else, at the time of they are relieving, they will be happy. So if we see that happiness, we will be happy. So this is another way of getting happiest life. So this also gives some feel good moments in our life. Most of the time, the mentors say, don't collect the things, collect the sweet memories of your life. So we can collect the sweet memories by giving something to others. So two things we can give. Here I would like to suggest two things you can give unlimitedly to some others. So the real asset of your life are those two things only. Any guess? Can anybody unmute and answer me? The two greatest thing what we have in our life. They are the real asset of your life. Okay, thank you. So the real asset. The first one is the love. What we have is the greatest, unlimited source of our asset. So whenever we give it to someone else, it will come back with multiples. So if I give 1 lakh rupee to my friend, means I may get that 1 lakh. Okay, so because of my friend give only. So if I give 1 lakh to Karthik sir, I can't expect Karthik sir to give it back to me with some. So Kalicharan sir is a good friend to me. So I would like to give 2 lakhs, not that. It's not like that. But love, what we have is entirely most unvaluable thing in our life. The nearly 7 years of the friendship between us, it is the unvaluable thing. That is the thing. So whenever his growth, I feel very happy. Whenever I grow, he feel very happy. Whenever I call and wish him, he feel very happy. So sometimes I'm getting call from him. So that is the thing. So our love, what we have, that is the greatest and unforgettable. Then it will not be reduced. Whenever you give it to someone else, the love is not reduced. The first one is love. The second one is the knowledge what we gain during our life. So that is the thing. So now what I'm discussing. So by sharing this knowledge, my knowledge level will not be definitely reduced. So that is the thing. So the love and knowledge what we have is are the two assets of our life. Apart from the other than others or will not be considered. Even the money, several crores, the gold, the land. That is the thing. So the love and knowledge what we have through that, by giving that love and knowledge, how much amount of people we are getting into our life, that is the real asset. So that is the thing. So, so friends, keep in mind with your buy and give list. Then next one is health. So this is the this is one of the most important key. So there is a quote in Tamil. சுவர் இருந்தால்தான் சித்திரம் வரைய முடியும். So that is the thing. So you have to concentrate on your health. So for that, here I have given you 3 options with 0 rupees expense. So these 3 are 0 rupees expense. So the first one is heliotherapy. The heliotherapy means the treatment of diseases using sunlight. So not only for treatment of diseases, for healthy life we need sunlight. So in rainy days, if the sunlight is not there, means we feel some reduced activity and the energy level will be very less. Whenever the sun is, even it is too hot, we feel very active. So that is the thing. So heliotherapy, the sunlight is the only source of vitamin D. So we have to use, we have to expose our body during the morning and evening to get the sunlight. That will be very useful for our health. So the persons who are not have enough time to go to exercise, they can do this simply. That is the help. Then the second one is hydrotherapy. Hydrotherapy means, hydro means water. So in hydrotherapy, what we are doing is just drinking water. That is the thing. Drinking most enough amount of water and taking bath. That is the hydrotherapy. Water. Hydrotherapy.
செகண்ட்ல காமிக்குது அதுக்குள்ள முடியல.
In this, the requirement of water will be very depends upon every person. So I'll give you some example. Some of the advertisements, medical companies giving the advertisement. Every day you should have a 6 liters of water, 8 liters of water, so everything. So of course we need water, but it depends upon, it varies, depends upon the persons. I'll give you some example. For example, person who is working as a wage, working as a wage, he is working hard during the morning, evening. Sometimes most of the time
பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். நேத்தே பஸ்ல ஒரு டிக்கெட் போட்டு வச்சிருந்துட்டு பஸ் கேன்சல் பண்ணிருக்கோம்.
So then come to another type of person. If a person working in teaching profession, if he is working in a school, his body, the requirement of his body level will be, water level in his body is entirely different. So when compared to these, both will not, both the person's requirement of water per day is entirely different, because they both will do different type of work. Then the third one is another option if a person working in a system, so in an IT company, mostly he'll be in air conditioned room, a system work he'll have. Definitely, due to continuously seeing the system, he will also drain out. He will also require what he has to drink water. But compare these 3%: a person who is working as a wage, a person who is in a teaching profession, a person who is in IT, working in an IT company. So these 3% are definitely require water, but the 3% requirement level of water will be different. So try to understand your biological clock. So whenever you feel thirsty, you should drink water. So don't measure it with 1 liter, 2 liter, not like that. Whenever you feel enough, definitely you will not have the thirsty feel. Whenever you thirsty,
travels non-AC.
not only for water, food and if you would like to want to sleep, don't sleep. So because your biological is clock say your need water. At that time you need to sleep. This is the time you have to eat. Depends also. Better you follow your biological clock. Simple. Whenever you're hungry, you eat. Whenever you're thirsty, you drink water, more water. Whenever get out of it. Then, if you feel sleepy, just go and have a small break and have a sleep. Like the Yogi Babu sir sleeping in Yogi Babu sir sleeping 50 minutes sleep power nap. So that is the comedy comes in Gurkha movie. So like that. So depends. You follow your biological clock. That is the great thing. Then the third one is laughter therapy. So in Vasudharaja MBBS, there is a dean character, Prakash Raj sir, always laugh. So in this laughter therapy, I think myself and Karthik sir has been performed during 2016 Nanda itself. I think. So it was done by, it was given by our past national president Raja Govindasamy sir. So that is the entirely different experience. So it creates some drastic changes. And the chemicals, the brain chemicals like dopamine, endorphin, and one more chemical. So these actually the source of these chemicals are entirely different. But whenever you laugh, you will get the secretion of endorphin. So if it is if your body gets the endorphin chemical, you will be you feel very active. The body inner parts of the body will be very active due to the presence of endorphin chemicals in our brain. So if you laugh, the dopamine, endorphin, some other chemicals are there. So nearly 4 serotonin, some 4 chemicals. I think those hormones are secreting in our brain just by laughing. So the persons who have the habit of laugh, they are the only gifted. தமிழ்ல சொல்லணும்னா வரம் வாங்கி வந்தவங்க, எப்பவுமே புன்னகையோட இருக்கிறவங்க வரம் வாங்கி வந்தவங்க. So that is the thing. Then so these are the 3 things without expense. Heliotherapy, utilize the sunlight, then hydrotherapy, take enough amount of water, then laughter therapy. Whenever you have a time to laugh, whenever you met the situation to laugh, don't think about others and don't think about your surroundings. Just happy, feel happy and just laugh. That is the greatest thing. Then the next key is your mind. The mindset is everything. So mindset determines everything, every process. You may have a great plan of your life. You may have the first key. Make your day. You may have a greatest schedule for this day, but it has to be executed only by the action of your mind only. If it is not stable, if it is in oscillation, definitely you will not do anything properly. That is the thing. So for keeping our mind happy, the simplest way is meditation. So go for meditation. That is the thing. So if you don't know the meditation, you just uh, the first step of meditation and simple way. During the breathing exercise also everyone will teach. Just sit alone. Keep your backbone straight. These are some instructions. So you just do these things. That is also a meditation. Keep alone in a calm place. Keep your backbones straight and close your eyes. Just breathe in and breathe out. Listen your breath for few minutes. That is, even if it is a few minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. That is, it depends upon every person's mindset. In commonly, according to psychological research, our concentration time is average time is 20 minutes. So, if possible, you can listen your breathing 20 minutes. During these 20 minutes, you should not go for any thought processes. Only thing is your entire thought must be on your breathing only. The air you are inhaling oxygen and exhaling the CO2. Whenever you feel you inhale the oxygen, you have to feel. You have to think like your body is very very energetic. So a particular duration we have to uh, train our mind for this kind of thought process. After that, it will automatically convert it into its routine. So the best thing is just simple. If possible, you can go and nearby. If it is any yoga centers available, you can go there and uh, learn the meditation properly through the guru, through mentors or yoga teachers. Otherwise, you just simply sit in a calm place, keep your backbone straight, close your eyes, inhale and exhale, focus on your breathing only for maximum minutes. Average minutes is 20 minutes. But if you can do this for 1 hour means, that is also a great thing. You can follow. Then the last case, the most important key is also food. Food is everything, isn't it? So you have to concentrate on your food. The food is also the important thing. So every day we have to sleep. We can look two kind of persons. When we talk about food, we will meet definitely two kind of persons. Somebody will eat for their life. So to living their life successfully, to maintain the level of energy, they will eat food. One more category is that few persons we can meet in our close circle also. We can find out. This is just for fun. I'm saying, sharing this just for fun. Some persons will live only for food, for eating purpose only. They will live. So most of us are living eating food for living. So this is entirely different. So their habit is that. So somebody will read very well. Somebody will very good in sports. Somebody will extraordinary in studies. So like that, somebody will like most in eating. So that is the habit. We have to take like that. But we have to concentrate more on food. Nowadays, we have to concentrate very more on our food ingredients, what we are taking. So due to the flavor enhancers, then preservatives. So these are not good for health. So maximum we have to, at least we should know every 100% of food we cannot produce. If possible, we have to, if possible, if we have a possibility to produce the little amount of food required means in your, if it is, if it can be done in your home means, you just try the home garden. So you cannot produce 100% of our food ingredients in our life. So but maximum as much as possible. If it is 20%, that's good. If it is 50%, that's great. If it is 80%, very great. So if possible, do something, because the agriculture is not a business. Agriculture is not a, it's a it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Try to we should know at least minimum effort and minimum things. There are a lot of green green leaves we can cultivate in our home without it doesn't take too much of concentration, too much of maintenance. Simply we can do the moringa is one, yeah. So that is the thing. So moringa is the moringa have to be cultivated in every home. This is the GO in Cuba, prepared by Cuba government. So that is the thing. So we don't know the importance of moringa, but they know it very well. So that is the thing. So keep an eye on your food, follow good healthy habits. They only make you healthy. They only make our physical body healthy. Then the physical body is needed to achieve our mental goals. So that is the thing. So we have to concentrate more about our food. Then finally, I'd like to conclude this. This is not the key, but it has to be done. So we have to go on tracking of each and everything. So every day schedule we are preparing, whether we are following or not, we have to track it. So I like to which one I like the most. I like the most. We have to track. Am I doing the thing which I like the most? That is the main thing. We have to be in tracking. The third thing, self-development. There are a lot of opportunities out there, a lot of things we have developed, that we have discussed for self-development. We have to track, am I doing something for my self-development? Then about the communication, fourth key. So what about my communication? It is good or it need improvement. We have to track. Then the self-motivation process. Am I self-motivated? You have to ask this question to us. Am I self-motivated? If yes means how I can, what are the options I have to upgrade it to next level? Otherwise, if not means where I'm lacking, what I have to do. So that is the thing. Then the next key, our travel. So you should track where do you have to go. So you may go individually, you may go with your family, you may have a tour with kids. So whatever may be that, but you have to track. Am I doing this? Then the health. This regarding your health, you have to track. If you track this daily basis, it will be better for the last three keys: your health, your mind, and your food. So these three keys has to be tracked every day. So this is the thing. So with this, I like to conclude, friends. These are the 10 important keys of success, because we cannot achieve our targets, our goals with a single key. The thing what here I have shared with you, or one is related with another thing. So that's why I mentioned these things as 10 keys. So these are the top 10 keys, not only for just 10 keys. These are the top 10 keys of your success. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity, friends. If you have any doubt, you will discuss. Language is not a matter. If you ask any questions, if you would like to say any feedback, we can start. Thank you, Karthik sir. Can move on to feedback session. Devish.
Aruna ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, pilot faculty, sir. And feedback by the participants.
Anything else? Anything you can ask regarding these topics? So இதை பத்தி நீங்க கேட்கலாம். Otherwise, இப்போ உங்களுக்கு எல்லாரும் ஒர்க்ல இருக்கீங்க, டைம் அப்படின்னா கூட through Karthik sir, one more greatest trainer you have with you, your team. Any questions?
தேங்க்யூ சேர்மன். குட் ஈவினிங் ஆல். குட் மார்னிங். ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம் இன்னைக்கு எல்லாருமே சந்திக்கிறதுல இந்த ஜூம் வழியா. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நெருங்கிய நண்பர், ரொம்ப நாளா டிராவல்ல இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு நபர், ரீசெண்டா நேஷனல் ட்ரெண்ட் ஆகிட்டார் கேள்விப்பட்டேன். அந்த போஸ்டர் பார்த்தோன்னே ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருந்துச்சு. ஐ விஷ் யூ ஆல் த பெஸ்ட் ஃபார் யுவர் கிரேட் ஜேர்னி அஸ் அ trainer. By profession, he is
Thank you.
actually into teaching industry. So that
Thank
also gave him great impact in doing great participation in training for. He is contributing a lot to JCI too. So this kind of as trainers are the ambassador of JCI, this center will give him great pleasure, and that is also handled by even next week. He is a governing board officer. Next tomorrow onwards, he's going to become a national president ambassador too. So I wish him all the best. Thank you, Ji. And the session
Thank
was
you.
great. The simple tips which we might have missed, that could be really impactful. I hope all the participants have enjoyed and learned something new. Thank you, trainer Kalicharan.
Thank you, Karthik sir. Very soon, I'm expecting you as a national trainer. And next batch, I'm expecting you.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you, friends. Questions we could wind up.
Yeah, thank you so much. And vote of thanks by Archana. ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் சார். ரொம்பவே வந்து செஷன்ஸ் வந்து யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருந்தது. ஹோப் எல்லாருமே வந்து நிறைய விஷயங்கள் வந்து அஸ் பிஸ்னஸ்க்கு மட்டும் இல்லாமல் ஒரு லைஃப்ல வந்து ஒரு சக்சஸ் ஆகணும் அப்படின்னா என்னென்ன கீ பாயிண்ட்ஸ் அப்படிங்கறதெல்லாம் வந்து ரொம்ப தெளிவா வந்து சொல்லி கொடுத்தீங்க. அண்ட் எங்களுக்காக இந்த 1 hour அப்படிங்கிறது உங்களோட வேல்யூட் டைம் வந்து நீங்க கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். அண்ட் இந்த ஈவெண்ட், இந்த ஒரு ட்ரைனிங்கை வந்து ஹோஸ்ட் பண்ண ஜெய்சி திருத்தங்கள் தமிழா, அவங்களுக்கு அவங்களோட பிரசிடென்ட், ஆல் என்டையர் டீம், அவங்க எல்லாத்துக்குமே வந்து தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். அண்ட் ZTP கார்த்திக் அண்ணா, உங்களுக்கும் வந்து ரொம்ப ரொம்ப வந்து நன்றிகள். ஸோ கண்டிப்பா இதை வந்து எல்லாருமே யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க உங்களோட லைஃப்ல. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். அண்ட் JCI இந்தியா ஏரியா D Zone 18 JCI திருத்தங்கள் தமிழா training on 10 key for success. The meeting adjourned.